It's Sunday. It's Sunday. We gotta give it up for ourselves at this point. The way this thing going, the way this is going right now, shoot. The way it's going right now, you gotta pat yourself on the back. Don't wait for nobody else. Ain't nobody else gonna pat you on the back. You see? Don't look for validation from another person. They can't give it to you. You gotta get that validation from you. Don't wait on the next person. You see? So like I said, today is Sunday. Think about this. We had to go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to get to Sunday. And by the time we get to Sunday, they done took us through so much from Monday through Saturday. By the time Sunday get here, we done been through it. From what angle are you looking at it? What perspective you looking at it? How do you see this picture? That's the same thing with you. Your life and your journey. How do you see you? Now y'all know I start off, y'all know how I get down. We had our fun, right? I think we did. Now we're gonna get into the semantics. We gotta get into the semantics. Cause y'all know it's always up. Y'all know this already. Oh, thank you. Appreciate your reflection. Thank you. Y'all know it's up and it's stuck, y'all. Until we get this planet back, it's up. All right, so now that I got the elite in here with me, cause see, we had to weed out the bots. All right, we had to weed them out. You get what I'm saying? So now that all the bots are gone, we can get into it, right? We can get into it. Yeah. It's up. You see? We had to get the bot. Hey, y'all, we had to get the bots out of here. See, that's why I ain't really get into it. I let us have fun at first. Heart to laugh. Heart to laugh. I let us have fun at first. Right? Right. Y'all know it's up. It's always up. You see how I just hopped. You see how I just hopped in and out of 3D world? I went from 3D world to 5D world to 6D world, right? Cause now I'm back in the game. You see? You see how that go? See how I got the game on face right now? It hit different. You see how I switched up? You see how I just shape shift like that real quick? It's Sunday. It's war. Peace to you too, family. I see you. You see, when I get on here, I like to have fun a little bit. However, I'm always aware. My awareness. I came here for a mission. It's up for me. I had my fun. Playtime is over. I see you. Now, I know y'all heard about the recent alert test they did on us, right? Right? You caught the eclipse yesterday? Huh? And on October 13th, it was the real Mother's Day. Friday the 13th. You see, we got to stay ahead of them. They try to use us. They try to use our energy. No. We going to flip it on them. Every time you play with the frequency, we play with the frequency. Every time you go harder, we go even harder. You hear me? And you go harder by going within. You have to go within. You can't go without. Everything you need is within. You gotta literally sit with self. I don't care if you're in your car. I don't care if you're sitting on your couch. I don't care if you're laying in your bed. Sit with self. You hear me? You gotta go within. See, this is gonna resonate with those who know. And my word is not for everybody. You see, when I speak, it's only for the elite. Because when I say what I say, it resonates. I see you, Joshua. You gotta be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on. Be aware of you, most importantly. Because see, this is all about you. It's always been about you. From the very beginning. You're the real Alpha and Omega. They lied. Why wouldn't they? And you believed. You see? You're the one. They lied. You're the one who holds the power. They lied. You are what this is all about. You see? You're the one. I had to sit back, right? Because see, I know that this is chess and not checkers. So I had to think about this. I had to connect the dots. You hear me? I had to do the math. I had to question everything. I questioned the whys. I started questioning. I left no stone unturned. I questioned everything. Everything. I left no stone unturned. You hear me? I didn't leave not one stone unturned. I turned every stone that I saw. Because see, when you ask questions, when you ask the whys, you get the answer. But they tell you, oh no, don't you question God. Don't they tell you that? Don't ask questions. Oh no, you better not question God. You better not question God. That's what they told us, right? I know that's what they told me. And I believed it. So when I didn't ask questions, I didn't get the right answers. You see? I was told, don't question God. And when you don't open your mouth, a closed mouth don't get fed. You see? So I had to think about this. Why would they tell me not to question God? So you know what I did? I did the opposite. I started to question. I started to build my relationship with God, which is in me, inside. God is inside. So I built that relationship, right? And I started to, I ain't just go on in there and say, hey, God, goddamn well this shit down here ain't right and blah, blah, blah. You need to turn this shit around. No, I ain't go at God like that now. No, now. I had to build a relationship. I had to figure out, first of all, how to talk to God. You see? I had to figure out how to talk to God first. I had to figure out, how does God communicate? Right? I had to figure that out first. You see? Once I figured out that God is in me, I figured out how to talk to God. How do I want to be talked to? Huh? Now that I know that God is in me, and that I am God, how do I want to be talked to? Huh? So you know what I did? I sat with self. I said, God, what we doing? What we on? Huh? I said, God, how you want me to move? How we doing this? I said, God, I did it my way for the longest without you. It didn't go the way I wanted to go. I said, God, it's just me and you and I. And I figured out how to move. God said, because at first, right, when I was going to God at first, right, because see, they taught you to fear God. I mean, is it just me? I was taught to fear God. So at first, I'm like, damn, I don't want to say the wrong thing to God. You feel me? I don't want to use the wrong words to God. I don't want to get, I don't want God to strike me down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, how am I come to God? You know what I'm saying? I can't come to God, and be all, I'm like, damn. All right, they said fear God, so I gotta use my words wisely. I can't, I can't be all the way, I don't even know how to go. They told you to fear God for a reason. That was to keep you stuck, to keep control of you, telling you to fear God. So then, right, I go to God with fear, because they taught us to fear God. So now that program is in my computer. It's in my computer. So now I'm going to God fearing God, right? Now I'm scared of God. I'm like, God? Excuse me, Mr. God? Sir? Father? Because they said fear God. So now I can't even, see, because when you fear, it's not authentic. So I ain't even coming to God authentically, because I was told to fear him, right? So now I'm like, I'm thinking now before I even go to God, damn, what did I do this week? Did I clean up? Did I help the old lady across the street? Did I give the man that was asking me for money on the corner $1? Was I mean to anybody? Did I snap on anybody? Because they said fear God. So, I'm like, damn, shit. Before I go to God, I got to figure this damn thing out. Because, see, I don't know at this point, if he even hear me. Because they told us to fear God, right? So now I'm going to God and I'm not authentic, right? Because I'm going to God with fear, right? So guess what? Every time I did that, God ain't hear me. I don't know who I was talking to, because it wasn't God. Because see, once I figured out that I am God, it's no fear in that. So whoever I was going to, that wasn't God. You see? So who they got you going to? Huh? So then, right? I said, oh, shit. I said, oh, I done cracked the code, right? I started getting excited, right? Once I figured out, hold on. Once I figured out I was God, right? Right? See, let him who have eyes see clearly. See, this ain't gonna resonate for all of y'all, right? Right? So, once I figured out that God is in me, it was ball game from there. Oh, shoot, I got the direct line. I got the straight connection. I got the straight line to God. It's no more fear. Now, I can go to God as me, as I am that I am. Right? So now, once I figured out we've been lied to, oh, you want to know why the kid is up? The kid is going to always be up, because it's up and it's stuck. You see? That's why the kid is up. You hear me? So look, back to what I was saying, right? So boom, once I figured that out, right, I'm like, oh shit, it's on. It's on now. It's on now. Now it's on. Now that I know that God is in me, I got the straight connection, I fear nothing. You hear me? I don't care if I see the sky cold. I don't care if the sky is falling apart. I feel nothing. You hear me? Once I figured out God, we are God in physical form, and that this is a test, and to remember who I am, oh, it's on now. Now, I don't gotta go to nobody. You hear me? I don't gotta go to nobody about source. All you gotta do is go inside. It's on now. It's a game. They playing around. It's chess, not checkers. Once I figured out that I am God and God is in me, it's on. Fear what? Even if your time was to leave about this avatar, if you had to leave about this avatar tomorrow, you should be okay with that. Because you should understand that this body is not you. Oh, and by the way, right? Before you leave about this avatar, you better remember. You better take some of this stuff that's in your conscience with you, so you can figure out how to get to the other side. You see? Because see, you ever heard of the firmament? Heart alive with a green heart. If you ever heard of the firmament. I ain't gonna say that until I see the green hearts. Have you ever heard of the firmament? Green heart alive. If you ever heard of the firmament. So guess what? I got the download the other day, right? They say the firmament, as above, so below. So the firmament, they say, is what separates the waters in the heavens, right, from in the sky, right? That's what separates the sky from the heavens, right? Right? Indeed. However, right? I was thinking, could this body, this avatar that we in, is this a form of a firmament? Huh? Is this body the form of a firmament? Huh? Let's think about this. Let's think about this. I know. You might be thinking like, wait a minute. The firmament is in the sky. I know. I get it. I was thinking that way too, but I got the drop, right? Because look, if you could astral travel, right? We could astral travel, right? We can astral travel, right? We can get about these bodies, right? The real us, you know, when we go to sleep, you know, when you lucid dream, right? And we go revisit them astral realms, right? So that means we ain't in a trap. Because see, when you in this body, this is a trap. You trapped in this body, right? Right? I mean, we trapped in these bodies, right? So once we learn how to astral travel, right? Once we learn how to astral travel, right? We're no longer trapped in the firmament. Right? I mean, in this vessel, right, this body, right, is water. It's mostly water too, right? As above, so below. As within, so without, right? I'm not saying that the firmament ain't up there too. That's not what I'm saying. I'm including that too. However, I'm saying us, specifically. I'm talking about us, you know, because heaven, right, your crown chakra, you know, to get to heaven, right, hell, the root chakra, hell, heaven, right, this body is the same thing as what's going on the outside as the inside, right? So once we learn how to astral travel, we're no longer stuck in this firmament, right? Thank you for the heart, pup. I see you. Because see, we've been lied to, right? Yes, I know, Easy, the conversation is dangerous. Yes, I know that. I know the conversation is dangerous. I get you. I see you on that. I feel you. I hear you. But when you God, right? There's nothing to fear. There's nothing that's dangerous. Right? I mean, correct me. Enlighten me. That's right, Easy. I see you. So listen. Yes, when you astral travel, you better know what you're doing. Yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying, Easy. I get that part. Because see, you could leave about this avatar and not come back. Somebody else come back in this avatar. So I get you on that. I get what you're saying. However, This is part of being here. It comes with the territory. Right? I'm just saying. I know the firmament is up above. You hear me? I get that part. Right? But if it's as above, so below. As within, so without. Wouldn't these bodies be a form of the firmament? Huh? And when we astral travel, right? We get about that. We're not stuck in the firmament. Right? Be scared of nothing. Fear nothing. Now, I'm not telling you go on in there and you don't know what's going on or what you're doing. I'm just shining a little bit of light. Right? Think about this. Because see, when they gave us the book, right? When they gave the book to our ancestors, right? When they gave them that book and said, all right, here, you take this, right? And it's going to get you free, right? We lost it. We lost everything. It was ball game after that. You forgot. You heard the horn? Confirmation. You forgot. We are source in physical form. You see, once we gave permission, right? Once we agreed, because see, nothing can happen unless you agree to it. It's free will. Ain't that what they say? So therefore, once we agreed, because see, everybody be like, well, if this was ours, how come we ain't got it no more? If this was ours, how come we ain't got it no more? That's a great question. We fell from grace. We agreed. Took the book, right? And said, here. Now you've agreed. So now, right? Because see, this ain't my first time here. You hear me? This ain't my first rodeo. You hear me? This ain't my first rodeo at all. So I agreed to come back down here. At this very moment. Because see, you forgot. You forgot it's up. You forgot it's up and it's stuck. Until this is back ours. You see, fear is the only thing that's keeping us from rising. Think about it. Everything that happens when you get to the root cause is fear. Right? You see? Because see, if you're fearless and you fear nothing, that makes you unstoppable. See, when you are fearless, you become limitless. You see? When you don't fear, you can't be trapped. When you don't fear, I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. You can't be trapped when you don't fear. You see? Me not fearing is what got me right here, right now, sitting in front of you right now. Me not fearing got me talking to you right now as we speak. Me not fearing is why I'm going for mines. Me not fearing is how I began to operate out of love. You see? Now, I say all that to say this. Now is not the time. Now is not the time to fear. Because see, the minute you start fearing, it's ball game. The minute you embrace fear, which is a God, You see, these are all deities. Fear, jealousy, hate, envy, being scared. That's a trap. It's to stop you. You see? Now, it's Sunday. Right? Before I take off, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. You see, I operate out of love. You see, I had to cut all that extra shit out. I operate out of love. I had to cut all of that tough shit out. You know, trying to be all tough. I had to cut all of that out. I had to embrace feminine energy. I had to understand feminine energy and masculine energy. I had to understand who I am. Like the real me. Energy. I had to understand the whys. You see? So once I figured out, cause see, you know how they taught us, right? Feminine energy mean like, oh girl, you know how this is what they programmed us. I don't know about y'all, but me, this is how they program feminine energy to be. Girl, yeah, what you on today, girl? Yeah, girl. Or a nigga, right? If a nigga start crying, a dude cry, he crying. Oh, he feminine as hell. You know what I mean? Or, you know, your homeboy need a shoulder to lean on. You know, that's feminine, bro. You bet. You know, that's not feminine energy. They lied. They lied. Feminine energy. She's a beast. She ain't nothing to fuck with. You hear me? Feminine energy. That chaos. Feminine energy. That creativity. Feminine energy. Gives you the creativity. You see? You see? Feminine energy is what is needed. Masculine energy, I had to understand. Masculine energy is what is the actions. You see? The enforcer. That enforcer. You see? Now, a lot of y'all be like, oh, well, especially the fellas out here, the guys out here, they be like, it's too much masculine. You know, the women want to be independent. You know, they all independent. You know, they making their own money. They talking about they don't need no man and stuff like that. And whoop, whoop. You know, they all feminine and you know, they feminists talking about they don't need no man. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why it's like that. Let me put my staff down for a little bit. I'm going to tell you why it's like that. I'm on a God's ass right now. You see? If the female, the woman, the goddess, if she was allowed her proper space to tap into her feminine energy, then maybe she could do it. If she was allowed, if she had protection, you see? If she had protection, if she felt the protection from the gods, from the masculine energy, she won't have to play that part. She can embrace her feminine energy. She could sit back. She could sit on her throne and have your back and have the God's back and tell you, go left, go right. Hit him with a left, hit him with a right, babe. Hit him with a up. Hit him with a down. They coming on the light. They on the back of you, babe. But being as though the gods, I ain't gonna say all of y'all, but the gods haven't stepped up, right? She can't do that. She gotta be on the front line with the gods like this. Cause y'all got it twisted around here, you see? She can't even sit back. Because the gods ain't stepped up yet. The enforcers ain't stepped up yet. You could take it how you wanna. I don't care what you think about that. So until the gods step up and be the enforcers, so she could feel comfortable enough to fall back, shut up. Step to the side. Now when you ready to act like a god and lead, then maybe she could sit back. Maybe she could fall back. Until then, she gotta cook, she gotta clean, she gotta wash the kids, she gotta go to work. So when she got time to sit in that feminine energy? Huh? So what we talking about? Now, see, I play both sides. See, I'm balanced. Now I'm about to get on the goddess ass. I'm about to get on the goddess ass too. Oh, she don't get a pass. I'm on the goddess ass too. You see? You so caught up in that man-made romance. I'm talking to the goddesses. You so caught up in that man-made romance, that artificial love that they taught your ass and told you was real love. You couldn't spot a god if he sat right there in front of your face. What you looking for? Huh? You looking for Superman, huh? I'm on the goddess's ass. Cause see, I was listening the other day to somebody, right? They was like, yeah, I would like I want a man that's he eat good, he masculine, or whatever the case may be. He got a good job, ba 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 ba. He believe in God, ba 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 ba. He works out, ba 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 ba. He takes care of the kids, ba ba ba. So if you want one of those, then what the hell you doing? If he doing all that, then what the hell you doing? Huh? We got it twisted around here. Listen. Get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. Get ready. It's showtime. And guess who the main character is? You. You're the main character. You're writing the script. You the one who picked the characters in your story. You don't like the characters that you got in your movie? Fire them. Change the cast up. You don't like the scenery in your movie? Move. I don't care if you got $1 in your pocket. Go. You see? You don't like what you see on the outside. You better change what's on the inside. You don't like the script that you got? You better rewrite that motherfucker. Oh wait, they told you it was written. Yes, it was written, but they also didn't tell you that it was a parallel universe. Huh? Meaning it could go this way or it could go that way. So if it was written, that means you can rewrite it. You see how that works? I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. Right? I'm going to say that again. Right? They said it was written, right? So if it was written, you can rewrite the script. They lied to you. And who wrote it? Who wrote the book? Huh? Who wrote any book? Any book you ever seen on this realm? Somebody wrote it, right? Right? So what makes you think you can't write the book? Huh? These books is by somebody who came down here and wrote them. I don't need that. I can write my own book. I can write my own book. Just like they wrote the book. That's going to go over your heads too, right? So guess what? Think about this. Every single book that you've ever even heard of, somebody wrote it. I don't care if it's the Bible. I don't care if it's the Quran. I don't care if it's the Torah. I don't care if it's the Kabbalah. You hear me? I don't care what book it is. Somebody wrote it. Let me tell you something. I ain't letting nobody write my story. Write my own story. You hear me? Hold on. Austin Powers. Who you talking to, Austin Powers? I'm going to give you a second. Who you talking to? You talking to me, Austin Powers? Huh? Let me know if I got to get you out of here. Speak up. You know what? You out of here, Austin. Austin Powers. You out of here, Austin. Now, like I was saying, I ain't let nobody write my story. Huh? It's mine. I'm writing my own. And I'm going to tell you this. If you don't write your story, somebody else will write your story for you. I can guarantee you that. Because see, before our ancestors was given a book, we didn't need no book. We didn't go off of no book. We went off of just being. Pure awareness. Our connection. We didn't go off of no book. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. So think about this. Once they gave us the book, it was ball game. We lost our connection. Because we depended on a book instead of going within. You hear me? You don't believe. That's okay too. I stand on that. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. Every book, I don't care what book it is, that was ever written, somebody had to come down here and get into a physical, in this vessel, somebody had to use an avatar to come down here and write that motherfucker. You hear me? So if that's the case, guess what? I'm gonna write my own book. By going within. You see? Think about that. Somebody in physical form wrote the book. How did they get that knowledge? Huh? How did they get that information? How did they get that intel? How did they get those downloads? Huh? I'm gonna let it breathe for a little bit. Think about that. Let's think about this. Let's think about it, right? Right? Every book that was ever written, somebody in physical form wrote the book. So guess what? I'm gonna go within. I'm not just gonna let nobody hand me a book and tell me this is it. You think it was always a book here? Huh? Do you think that it was always a book here? Huh? I'm just saying. Let's think about this. Let's think about this now. Wait a minute. Let's think. Think for a minute. Think. It wasn't always books. So what were they doing before there were books? Huh? What were they doing? We got to figure that out. What were they doing before there was even a such thing as a book? Huh? That's going to go over your heads too, ain't it? So if they didn't have a book and they was doing their thing, right? Our ancestors before it was a book. Hold on, let me take a little, it's a copper cup, by the way, with some chlorophyll spring water in here. All right. You see, I do this for real. I don't just do this when the camera on. No, I do this for real. I spent many lifetimes. All right. So look, think about that. Let's think about this. It wasn't always a book around, right? So what was our ancestors doing, right? For them to be ruling, for them to be on top without a book, huh? And they was on top. You hear me? Landlords of this realm here. They was walking around this damn thing ruling. You see what I'm saying? So what was they doing before they got the book? Right? You feel me? Our ancestors was walking around this bitch, right? Our ancestors was walking around this bitch doing, huh? I'm trying to drop a little jewels here. You see? I'm saying something without saying something. Alright? So that's what need to be done. Because they was around this bitch two-stepping. They was around this bitch doing the Watusi. Ruling. Telling the lions, go over here. Telling the elephants, chill out over there. Telling the trees, go ahead and sing. Listening to the sirens in the water. Huh? Walk around this bitch with crystals. Gold, copper, silver. What's up with that? The crystal towers. Huh? The tree of life. What's up with that? Huh? What was they doing? We didn't always have books. So what were they doing? Alright, green heart to love. Green heart to love. I need to see some green hearts. I need to see the green hearts. I lose energy if I don't see green hearts. I operate from love. That's my gas. Green hearts give me gas. It give me energy. I love y'all. You see? I love you. If I didn't love y'all, I wouldn't be here. So, what we gotta do is, we gotta go within. You see? That's the key. That's the key to unlock all the doors. Not a book. Not a man or a lady speaking. Not even a scroll. No scriptures. You gotta go within to get the keys to unlock all the doors. You see? You want to know what to do? You got to go within. Everything is within. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Johnard, see? We're going to get you up out of here, Johnard. Yep. Let's get you out of here, Johnard. You think this a game? You think I'm joking? This ain't no joke. It is a game. But what game is it? It is a game. But he was trying to be funny, so he got to get up out of here. And I just happened to spot him out. The ancestors said get him. So I got him. He's out of here. Now. Once you go within, right? Once you go within, you start to access keys to unlock certain doors that you couldn't go in prior to you going within. Before the scriptures, right? Because in the book, right? They call the book what? What they say the books is, what they call the books? They call them scriptures, right? They call it a scripture. So scriptures means scripting, right? So if it's scriptures and it's scripting, then who were the actors? So this is a movie. Oh, okay. Oh, and the main character is me. Thank you, Glam Goddess, for sure. I got on all black today, cause that's how I feel. Look, down to the socks. I got on all black today. You see? So, if you want to access certain keys to unlock certain doors, you got to go within. I don't care. You can go to all the churches you want to go to. You can go to all the masjids you want to go to. You can go to all the temples you want to go to. You can go to all the buildings that you want to go to. It doesn't matter. You still got to go in. You got to go in here, in the real temple. See, this is the real temple. You see? They want to make you feel like you got to walk inside of some type of building to be doing something, to be connected. You ain't got to walk in no building to be connected. You hear me? I am God in physical form. God is inside. So I don't have to go nowhere to connect the source. Y'all got it twisted. This is the real temple they talking about. And when we fell from grace, everything fell. Even this giants, huh? You know, I love this. You want to know why? When you crack the code, none of this shit matters. So, with that being said, once you figure out that God is inside, you ain't never going to depend on nothing outside of you ever again. See, the goal is for you to be codependent. They want you to depend on a book. They want you to depend on a place. Or another being. Another someone. No sir, no ma'am. Oh, and don't forget. I am everything and everything is me. Alright? Yes, the parasites are in us. You right? That's why you gotta detox them damn things. Everything works for your rise. Even the parasites. You hear me? I make even the parasites work for my rise. You see? That's some gangster shit, ain't it? Everything is for my rise. Everything. It should be the same for you. You're God. You see? And I know I'm gonna hear some people like, oh, you go around telling people they God. Oh, that's blasphemy. Ba 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 ba. Yada yada yada. I stand on it. I stand on it. I am. So guess what? You can call it what you want to call it. I stand on that. Alright? I'm not sitting around here. I'm not praising nothing outside of me. You hear me? I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. I'm not praising nothing outside of me. Alright? So if you don't agree with that, this ain't for you. And that's okay too. I'm okay with that. Because see, we've been going outside of ourselves for 400, 500 years. And ain't get nowhere. We've been going outside of ourselves for 400 to 500 years. And ain't get nowhere. So you think I'm about to keep doing that? Y'all got it twisted around here. You can't put me in a box. We've been doing the same thing, expecting different results. Now, don't that sound like something insane to you? Huh? We've been doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. How? We done it all, haven't we? Huh? We done kumbaya'd, right? We done kissed ass, right? We done followed every motherfucking body, right? We done tried to sit down at the table and break bread, right? And we keep doing this over and over and over again. And expecting the last to be the first and the first to be the last. I'm going to say that again. We've been doing the same thing for the past 400, 500 years. And expecting the last to be the first and the first to be the last. And you want me to go with that? You want me to do the same thing, huh? It's not gonna happen. I'm not doing the same thing. Because I don't want those results. You hear me? What you say, Kevin? What is this thing specifically? What you mean? That question is kind of broad. Get more specific. Huh? So I say all that to say this. Right? We've been praising. Right? We've been praising for the past 400, 500 years. We've been praising everything outside of ourselves for the past 400, 500 years. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. We've been praising, right? And giving our energy to everything outside of us for the past 400, 500 years. Let me whisper it. I'm going to whisper it this time, y'all. Hold on. For the ones that we've been doing the same thing for the past 400, 500 years. And expecting different results. We're still not on top. I'm not doing it. Like I said, I'm not praising nothing outside of me. See, they bamboozled me. They got me. They got me when I was a little younger. You know, I'm all up in the churches. You know, sitting there, wondering why I ain't catch the Holy Ghost yet. You know, I'm wondering. I see everybody else catching it, so I'm wondering why the hell I ain't get it yet. You know, I'm thinking something wrong with me. I'm thinking something wrong with me. I could never get with it. No matter how hard I tried. My higher self was like, fuck no. I tried. You know? I was open-minded. You know? I tested it out for a little bit. You know? And I'm sitting there like, I'm looking around. Why I ain't get the Holy Ghost yet? Huh? I'm thinking something wrong with me. You know? They try to make it seem like that made you good. That made you like. It seem like you catch the Holy Ghost. Oh, you extra connected. I'm just saying, you know, no judgment here. No judgment here, you know. But I'm just saying, y'all. Has that ever happened to y'all? I'm sitting there looking at the deacon, you know. And I can't, you know, it's just like, oh my gosh, bro. I ain't even trying to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying these are the experiences that I've had. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it led me to what I know now. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, come on now. Is it just me? Like, I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, you know? I'm waiting for my turn. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm trying to figure out what did I do all week long. Like, damn, was I bad? I'm trying to think, like, damn. Well, why I ain't get the Holy Ghost yet? Did I do something wrong? Did I run a red light? Let me think about this. What did I do this week? You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know? I had to get a laughing moment in there. You know? And then when I'm looking around, you know, right? Right? I'm waiting for the the part where the bread and the wine come through. You know, the bread and stuff come through. You know? And I didn't want to miss the bread and the wine. Cause see, they try to make it seem like if I didn't get the bread, you know, the piece of the bread and the wine, you know, when they come around with the little tablets of you know, like if you didn't get that, you wasn't good for the rest of the week. You know what I mean? You know? Like, I gotta be real with y'all. I'm not gonna sit here, you know. I tried it. I did. I was open-minded, you know. Couldn't do it again. I couldn't do it. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I felt fake. felt phony. My higher self was like, this ain't right. Dead ass. You know? But yeah, y'all. These are just certain things, like, I gotta be honest, can't, I'm operating from the heart, so I gotta be truthful. I gotta speak my truth, y'all. I got to. With that being said, right? Halloween is coming up. The 31st. I'm gonna use that energy, right? And I'm gonna use it for my rise. As you should too. Or are you scared? Ooh. You gotta understand that the thing, I'm joking around, but you gotta understand that, the things that when they tell us something, it's really the opposite. Everything is backwards around here. Alright? So, use the energy, like harness it, Make it work for your rise. Because they using your energy all day, every day. They're going to use your energy regardless on that day. I mean, shoot, I do. I make it work for my rise. Don't forget, we're all a piece of source in physical form. Alright? But I ain't going to keep y'all too long. Okay? I just wanted to get on here, let y'all know we rise. We in this thing. Fear nothing. And what you don't have control over, don't let it control you. Alright? You may see somebody they doing something that you don't agree with. That's okay too. Don't let it control you. Everybody's here on their experience. I'm on the experience. You're on the experience. She's on a journey. He's on a journey. They're on a journey. Okay? So we don't judge around here. Everything is for your rise. Remember. You create your reality. They lied. They lied about everything. They lied about who you are. They lied about where you come from. Right? They lied about why we are here. Right? Everything's a damn lie. Go within. Don't believe the hype. Ain't that what they said back in the day? Don't believe the hype. They said that for a reason. Or believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You ever heard that one? Huh? They said it for a reason. I love y'all. Now we rise. I see y'all again. Till next time. Peace.